Happening right now at 5, a fight to stop gun violence. We learn how several organizations in the state line are raising awareness and working together to end the cycle of violence. Plus, 2 overnight house fires that left one without a home and another hospitalized. What fire officials say happened. And another object shot down by the U.S. today. What officials say the reason is and the direction of the hit.
From 13 WREX, your weather authority. This is 13 News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Samantha Soto. Let's get to our top story tonight. Community members are speaking out against gun violence in Rockford and, more importantly, about how to protect the youth. 13 WREX's Destin Howard joins us live at the rally right now. And Destin, what are you hearing?
Sam, the League of Women Voters of Greater Rockford invited the community here to Second First Church to discuss solutions on how to prevent the youth from getting involved in gun violence and gang activity. Rockford Superintendent Dr. Aaron Jarrett and Conscious Coaching Tony Turner were panelists for tonight's forum, informing the community on what they're doing in schools now for their students and to hear the community's concerns.
This time we are going to concentrate on the children and what we can do to help them as they are in school and to keep them in school and to keep them away from the guns and the violence. There are programs that are being instituted right now. We need to make everybody aware of them, and we need to get more volunteers to help.
Dr. Jarrett did inform the audience that he has been in conversations with principals and RPS about potentially extending the school day by 45 minutes. The League of Women Voters will continue to have meetings like this in the future, and they will do that later in June. More meetings will come about, and we'll bring you information about that as we learn more. Sam, back over to you.
All right, good updates. Thank you, Dustin. Moving now on to weather. A gorgeous start to the week on this Super Bowl Sunday. You can see bright sunny skies just outside the station here at WREX. Your 13 Weather Authority, Kelsey Emery, joins us now. And Kelsey, how long can we expect to soak up these mild temperatures?
Good evening. Yeah, mild temperatures continue into the upcoming week. We're already seeing temperatures close to 50 degrees across the board. 45 in Rockford, 44 in Freeport, and 44 in Monroe. Those temperatures across the state line are in the upper 40s and even a few 50s. 50 degrees in Roscoe, 47 in Winnebago, 50 in Dixon, and 47 in Sublette. So it's very mild out right now, and those mild temperatures are going to continue into the night up ahead. And if you're watching Sunday Night Football and having fun with the Super Bowl, the kickoff temperatures will be in the 40s, feeling like 41 degrees. Now, if you're taking a break around halftime, temperatures are going to be in the 30s, and they're going to be dropping back down into the upper 30s for tonight. So get out and enjoy some sunshine and some nice warm temperatures for tonight. I'll have a full look at your forecast and what you can expect for the rest of the week up ahead coming up in just a little bit. Back over to you, Sam.
All right, Kelsey, thank you. And switching gears now, an electrical fire late last night has left a Rockford family without a home. The Rockford Fire Department says crews were called to a home in the 2300 block of Kilburn Avenue just after 10 for a report of an electrical fire. Fire officials say when they arrived at the scene, they discovered a small electrical fire on the inside of the single-family home. Everyone inside had gotten out by the time firefighters got to the scene. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and the Red Cross is assisting the residents of the home with relocation. Damage from the fire is estimated at $25,000. And one person was taken to the hospital after a large fire in a home in Boone County late last night. Sharon, Wisconsin Fire and Rescue says they and several other agencies responded to a home in the 21400 block of Burr Oak Road. As first responders got to the scene, crews found the home engulfed in large flames and got the fire under control and put out within an hour. The Illinois State Fire Marshal and the Boone County Sheriff's Office are investigating the cause of the fire. No information about a cause has been determined as of this afternoon. Agencies from 5 counties were called to the fire, including Boone, McHenry, and Winnebago counties. Happening this week, Governor Pritzker's second-term legislative agenda kicks off as he proposes his 5th annual state budgets to lawmakers during the General Assembly. Here's what to watch for ahead of Pritzker's address on Thursday. For revenue projections, will there be plans for a downturn or surplus? For spending growth, there should be new revenue sources the governor might offer. And for pensions, with the state pension funding formula coming up short, initiatives will be taken to solve the issues. You can read more about the budget framework on our website at WREX.com. And now we turn to some COVID-19 news. The Illinois Department of Public Health says the state saw a rise of COVID-19 this past week. In a new report, IDPH says 15 counties were at an elevated COVID-19 level. That is a slight increase from recent weeks, when 5 counties were at an elevated level. The state also reports that it will begin a new program for a rapid response unit to be deployed when a community sees a sudden surge of COVID-19. And with Illinois seeing an increase of COVID-19 community levels, let's take a look at how the state line community is doing. As of right now, Boone, Lee, Ogle, and Winnebago counties are all at a low COVID-19 community level, while Stevenson County is at a medium level. The CDC recommends people living in a medium level community to stay up to date with COVID-19 vaccines and to get tested if they are showing any symptoms. And new tonight, the U.S. military shot down another high-altitude object today. The third day in a row, an unidentified object was brought down over North American airspace. Another U.S. official says the takedown of the unidentified object was at the direction of President Biden. Tina Kim has the latest.
Late Sunday afternoon, Michigan Congressman Jack Berman confirmed the U.S. military shot down another object over Lake Huron. That makes the third unidentified object brought down in as many days. Saturday, an American fighter jet shot down an unidentified object at an altitude of about 40,000 feet. It happened over Canadian territory in central Yukon. Both President Biden and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau ordered the move.
An unidentified object entered unlawfully Canadian airspace. It represented a reasonable threat to civilian aircraft. Canadian and American fighter jets were scrambled, and an American F-22 successfully shot down the object. Recovery teams are on the ground.
Canada's defense minister described the object as cylindrical. Just one day earlier, an American F-22 took down an unidentified object near Dead Horse, Alaska. Reportedly, some pilots said Friday's object, quote, interfered with their sensors. Officials add the mystery objects shot down Friday and Saturday were significantly smaller than the Chinese spy balloon an F-22 brought down a week ago off the coast of South Carolina. Republicans criticized President Biden for allowing the balloon to cross the continental U.S. before taking it down. Now, some are giving Biden credit after Saturday's shootdown.
I would prefer them to be trigger happy than to be permissive. But we're going to have to see whether or not this is just the administration trying to change headlines.
I'm Tina Kim reporting.
Democratic leader Chuck Schumer said he was told the 2 latest objects are likely balloons, but national security officials are pushing back, saying the objects do not closely resemble the balloon shot down last weekend, and they declined to characterize the objects at this time. Coming up, with the season of love upon us, find out how you can tie the knot on Valentine's Day here in the state line.
Mild and sunny skies are expected to continue into the week up ahead. I'll tell you just how warm we could get coming up next.
And for local news, weather, and sports on your schedule, make sure to download the 13 News app for your streaming device. We're live on Apple TV, Amazon's Fire TV, and Roku media players. And the best part, it's free. Just search 13 WREX. Welcome back. And with Valentine's Day just 2 days away, couples planning to tie the knot on the day of love should not wait to apply for marriage or civil union licenses. The Winnebago County Clerk's Office is now accepting appointments for February 14th. The clerk's office changed how marriage or civil union licenses are issued. Applicants must apply through the website, portal, or through the courtesy kiosk in the clerk's office. Couples hoping to be married on Valentine's Day should schedule an appointment no later than tomorrow. Couples can get married at the Winnebago County Criminal Justice Center from 3 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday for just $10. Still to come, we look ahead to stories of the week that impact you, including what new improvements are coming to a state park. Plus, as we get closer to the kickoff of the Super Bowl, NBC's Jay Gray has more on what the tailgating scene looks like outside State Farm Stadium.
Like the sunshine as the week starts off rather sunny for the week up ahead. I'll tell you when our next chance to see some rain coming up in just a little bit.
Those efforts will go toward Rock Cut State Park and Loves Park. A few of the improvements include road and parking lot reconstruction, new bicycle lanes, and new signage. The work will also make the children's fishing pond easier to get to for people with disabilities. And the day a lot of us have been waiting for is here, Super Bowl 57. The big game kicks off this evening at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. NBC's Jay Gray joins us from just outside the stadium, telling us all about the food.
It is Super Sunday, and of course that means tailgating, especially if you're outside the stadium like we are. So we're getting some tacos going here, some breakfast tacos. We got some chorizo, some bacon, some sausage, and you know you can't make a breakfast taco without some eggs, so we're breaking some eggs as well. Should be a fantastic day. Beautiful weather here. 100,000 or more pouring into the Phoenix area to be a part of the Super Bowl hype and all of the fun. There'll be about 70,000 inside the stadium just behind us here, and most of them at this point, well, they already know where they're going to sit, right? But if you want a last-minute ticket, if you're here and you're looking for a last-minute ticket, or if you're going to come down and take the private jet and join us down here, well, you got a break overnight. The tickets dropped off a little bit. They'd been hovering around $3,200 a ticket. Now they are at $28,000, though that's going to continue to go up as we get closer to kickoff. So what I'm telling you is, buy your tickets now. Get your tickets now before they go back up in price. Should be a fantastic game. The Eagles slight favorites over the Chiefs by 1.5. We've only had 7 Super Bowls in history where we've had a point spread of 2.5 points or less. So what the odds makers think, what those that have watched things very closely think, is that these two number one seeds are going to put on quite a show. Should be a lot of fun wherever you are to take in the game. I hope you're having some great food, and I hope you have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday. That's the latest from here in Glendale. I'm Jay Gray. Back to you now.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully you're enjoying that. Now, we do have a mild and sunny start to the week up ahead, but then more chances to see some showers through Tuesday and through Thursday. Now, not every day we'll see rain, but we do have those chances coming up. Now, we are going to be looking at those temperatures right now in the 40s, 45 degrees in Rockford, feeling like 41 degrees because of a light wind from the south-southwest. It's all of that southerly breezes that's giving us these very warm temperatures across the board. 40s, 45 in Rockford, 46 in Winnebago, 49 in Dixon, and 48 in Roscoe. So quite a very mild evening up ahead, and it will be continuing as we have this high pressure system off to our southwest, and it's bringing those mild conditions and sunny conditions and keeping us rather dry for a little bit longer for the next couple of days. Now, over the next couple of hours, those clouds will be working their way in as a weak system moves through, but we stay dry with temperatures into the 30s, 37 degrees by 8 p.m., dropping into the 35 degree range by midnight. But those clouds will be fizzling out by midnight hours. 29 degrees will be your low tonight. Clouds clear early, and then we have the very comfortable night up ahead. Still very warm for this time of year. We're typically seeing overnight temperatures in the teens to upper 20s or low to mid 20s for the overnight hours. So we're still very warm for this time of year. Winds will stay rather light as well. But as we're waking up for your day up ahead for tomorrow, we'll start right off where we left the night off with, in the upper 20s to low 30s, gradually warming up into the 40s with beautiful sunshine. So if you missed today, you'll have tomorrow to get out and enjoy the sunshine as well. So for tomorrow, 46 degrees will be your high with a little bit of a breezy wind from the west-northwest, providing all of that mild air moving into the area with plenty of sunshine. But then we do switch focuses to our next weather maker that will be swinging into the state line area, giving us the chance for some rain on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday initially starts dry and cloudy and mild as well, but then we have those showers arriving by the afternoon hours with some strong wind gusts between 35 to 40 miles per hour at times. And then we have another chance to see a system by the later half of the week for Wednesday night into some of Thursday, and we're still uncertain about where this track is going to bring, but it could bring some snow to the area overall. But overall, we're still remaining rather mild up ahead, 49 degrees on Wednesday, dropping back down into the 30s and 20s for the end of the week, but then we're back into the 40s for the weekend up ahead. And for your most accurate 10-day forecast, temperatures remain rather warm into next week as well for our forecast. Back over to you.
All right, Kelsey, so don't put those winter coats away just yet. Coming up